The fact is, every time I've priced it out, the train costs more and takes twice as long. So I don't see it. And nobody brings this up on this show. Meanwhile, Micheal Moore's on here, and he has two commentaries. There's one of them. Let's play the one. This is the one that's interesting. This is the mayor, Bill Maher, and Micheal Moorer. Now, this is just a little exchange they have on with this Nora Ephron, who seems to be brain dead, and some other woman, and they're going on with their little panel, and they essentially are advocating, because earlier in the show, Bill Maher said the American public are like dogs. They don't understand anything. It's a very insulting commentary. And now they're essentially, if you listen to it between the lines, this is them actually advocating for dictatorship.
Let's move on to something important. The leadership down there in our own party wouldn't do anything.
Why could he?
Who's the woman?
That was, I think that's Nora Ephron whining.
All these things he could have done.
He has the power.
Still would have lost.
They argue that they don't. They argue that they cannot.
No, he does have the power. He has the power to do so many things without Congress, and he should use that power for the next 2 years.
That's
he has regulatory power. He can issue.
What kind of power does he have to do without Congress? What can
executive
he do?
orders. Right. This asshole is advocating, not the fact that the presidents over the last 20 years have abused the executive order privilege to an extreme, which is ruining the country. This idiot, and he gets a huge round of applause, by the way, from the audience.
Yes, well, that could be the applause track. We don't know.
I know. I think this was legitimate. It could have been. But whatever the case was, there's a round of applause for this. Essentially, let's turn the president into a dictator, because that's what we need in this country, or we're never going to have things like global warming solutions and all the rest of it. This guy is essentially, this is what happened in Italy. When Mussolini took power, this is
right.
No, seriously, Italy was a.
We have some history on this. We have some stuff to look at.
This has happened before, and this is the attitude that creates it. You have to remember that fascism, when it began as an intellectual movement in the 1920s, was a liberal intellectual movement. It was a big deal. It's the only way to go because, people are so stupid that we needed some other system. And, the trains are now running on time and the rest of it. And not to mention, murdering everybody.